What's up, everybody? It's Magic here with RaceNews.com, back for another edition of Dr. Miranda Previews. With me, as always, is my co-host, Dr. Miranda. How are you this morning?
I'm doing good. I'm headed out to Florida in the morning, so I'm excited to get away from Kentucky for a little while, and I'm excited to do this Pegasus race.
Yeah, you're headed down to Florida, which is where we're headed for Gulfstream Park. Has one of their biggest, if not their biggest, days of the year. This Saturday, January 23rd, this is the Pegasus World Cup card. You got the Pegasus World Cup for $3 million. You got the Pegasus Turf for $1 million, which I thought was the hardest race to handicap until I looked at the one that you decided you wanted to do. That is the Marshua River, race 7 on the card Saturday, Gulfstream Park. It kicks off the late pick 6, or the whole big pick 6 sequence, so make sure if you want to play the pick 6, try and scoop part of that really big pool. You gotta nail this one, and boy, did they start with a tough one. 10 fillies and mares, 4 and up, going a mile on the turf course. We were talking off air. It's hard to distinguish these two, or this whole group, so I'm curious to see where you're going.
Yeah, I looked at this race. I usually map out 30 minutes to handicap a race. I spent an hour, and literally I still didn't know what I was going to do until the last 5 minutes. With this race, it's wide open. So I'm just going to go through all 10 horses and then talk about what I like versus don't like, and then come out with the picks in the end. So starting off with number 1, Belle Laura. Since switching trainers, she's 3 for 4. She even won last time out with Chris Landeros. And if you can win with Chris Landeros, I feel like you can win with anybody. She gets Hector aboard, and both times she won with him, going this exact distance at this exact same track. Her one loss in 2020 was Derby Day in a G2, where she lost to some familiar names. You may know them as Beau Recall, Newspaper Record. So I think this horse has a lot of upside. The number 2 horse, our Baby Ruth. This horse has not won in 13 months. In her last start, she faced a few of these horses in here and didn't even hit the board. So with this race, it's a lot tougher foes, so I don't think she's going to do that great at all. Number 3, I had a lot of issues with this horse. Zophel, this girl is a class of the field. I get it. She did get 5th when she was in G1 company, and any of those horses would be favored here, like Newspaper Record, Beau Recall. She got 3rd by a nose in a G3, but was also bumped and ran a 92 Beyer still. But the problem is she hasn't ran in 7 months. So I had some serious questions on how she's going to end up doing. And number 4, we have Vigilante's Way. She's won 3 of her last 5. She has consistent mid-80 Beyers, won last time out with Le Peru, going wire to wire. Le Peru on the turf at Gulfstream, he's been doing great going wire to wire, so I think he could do it again. The number 5, Great Sister Diane, last win on the turf was September of 2019. Her last one was on the dirt when it was washed out, and she ended up getting a 44 Beyer her last time out, so I don't like her at all. The number 6 horse, Evil Lynn. I want to start off saying that I am very hesitant with this horse too. The sole reason is she's never ran at Gulfstream Park ever. And Gulfstream Park turf is a little bit different than everywhere else. Now, she may do fine going track to track to track, but she's no Swiss Skydiver. And I'm still pissed Swiss Skydiver's not Horse of the Year nomination, but whatever. Mike Maker, he's always dangerous. The last 3 outings have been great. She's faced Enola Gay, Kamari. So the class is there. She did win at Pimlico, but it was a very slow pace, and I don't think it's going to be slow this time out. The number 7, Lovely Lala. This is her first Grand Stakes. Hasn't done much since switching trainers. Got 6 in allowance last time out. The number 8, Tuned. She has done pretty well since coming to the United States. Lost to Nico's Dream, but she also threw her head and was 4 wide. She keeps Irad on top, who's very dangerous on the turf, especially with closing. There's not a lot of closers in this race, so I think she's going to be very dangerous. The number 9, Nico's Dream, won last time out in the My Charmer against Tuned, ran 89 Beyer. 2 of her 4 wins come at Gulfstream Park, and 3 of her 4 wins come with Alvarado. She stalks a pace, and not to mention, she ran a 59-second 5 furlong on Sunday. So she's still hitting bullets. And the number 10, I think this horse is going to get overlooked a lot because of its last start. But if you look at the Beyers before the last race out, she was running consistent 90 Beyers. She's won 7 of her 18 starts. She got 3rd to Videra and Blowout, who just went 1 and 2 at a G1 at Del Mar. So I like her the most. So with my picks, people are going to think I'm crazy because I'm fading some favorites here. I'm going to go with the number 10, Sweet By and By. Now, in my exacta box, I'm going to go with Sweet By and By, Vigilante's Way, and Belle Laura. Now, in my try box, I'm going to go with a 10, 4, 1, 8. I'm going to add in Tuned. And in my super box, I'm going to go 10, 4, 1, 8, 9. Now, people are going to think I'm crazy for playing the 1 versus Zophel. But the reason I'm doing this is, like I said, Zofel hasn't raced in 7 months. Another thing is that Belle Laura has faced the same company that Zofel did with Beau Recall and Newspaper Record. Belle Laura only lost by 10 lengths. Zofel lost by 14 lengths. So, I mean, it's there. She has the speed. I think she could upset this field. This is going to be a great race to get some prices across, in my opinion.
I fully agree with you on that one. It might be the only agreement we have here because Zofel was my top pick in the race. But that just goes to show you how deep this field is as the Pegasus World Cup turf. Just overall, really great day of racing, playing for Saturday Gulfstream Park. If you're interested in playing the full card, go to racenews.com. The inside track to the Pegasus World Cup wagering guide is available now. You can go order that one. You will get full race-by-race analysis from Aaron Halterman, our lead handicapper. You're also going to have the Magic Mike show covering the late pick 4 at Gulfstream Park coming up later today, Thursday. So tune into that when you can catch the live show, the replay, or listen to the podcast form. And, of course, Blinkers Off coming at you on Thursday as well to preview everything happening Saturday at Gulfstream Park. Dr. Miranda, thank you so much for joining me as always. Thanks for picking a really tough race to talk about first thing in the morning for me. Tell the folks at home where they can follow you for your tips and insight.
At Miranda Bungie.
Perfect. Once again, make sure to racenews.com. We have all the Pegasus World Cup action that you need there for the previews, the tips, the picks, everything and more. Good luck this week.